Hello, Opal and Maddie. Welcome in. Welcome to the day that ends in Y. Well, okay, look. I said hello. I was being polite. Just because you didn't say hi doesn't mean I don't have to say hi. Alright, I gotta finish sending out announcements. The last couple days, so the day before, on Sunday, I was hurting too much to stream. And yesterday, there was just too much bad weather. Like, it was bad. We were on tornado watch, and I was just like, I don't think I want to stream during a tornado watch. That seems like a stupid idea. That seems like a Darwin Award kind of move. Thankfully, it wasn't that kind of situation, but you never know. Wow. Alrighty, I think we're ready to go. Hello everyone, my name is Reka Bird, and today we are going to be playing West Loathing, which means I gotta get in the car. But howdy y'all, I hope y'all ready for some nice rootin', tootin', shootin', 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 shootin' adventures. Let's go ahead and continue our adventure. Right now we're at the room in the Jewel Saloon. Now, I forgot about how we walk. Hello there, Hannah. Welcome on in. I hope you're having yourself a nice, lovely, lovely day. I think what we were last doing is we were going and looking for some troublesome folk. Some wanted people, in fact. Glad to hear you're doing good. Great evening, Hannah. Well, welcome on in. I hope you enjoy. Let's see now. I think the old millinery is where we need to be heading. You see a streak of fire blast across the sky and land just over the horizon. Ride to the side of the impact and find a meteor. You scour the area around the impact crater. You gain 726 meat. Hot dang, that's quite a bit of meat. That's a good amount. Aren't we the luckiest podunk to look around? Oh, look at that. Our partner has something to say. Hey, Susie. Susie looks over her notes. I think there's another ranch in this area. Don't know nothing about it. It's pretty new. But okay, we'll take a look. You discovered a new application, Lazy A Dude Ranch. Let's see, am I forgetting about anything? Susie suggests dealing with the millinery bandits. Thanks for the reminder. Let's see now. You walk into the millinery and find 5 bandits lounging around on a big pile of half-made hats. It's the law! Skedaddle! The bandits scatter like cockroaches, each shutting themselves behind a different door. Guess you have to wrangle them individually. Huh, fine. This was apparently the demo model for a piano player piano showroom. It's got only 3 songs to it, and they're all children's versions of traditional songs that are in the recently invented public domain. And they're all set up to play just a few seconds on a loop. The people who worked here must have hated it. What song you want to set the dial to? The public domain Joe. This is apparently the demo. Oh yeah, you changed the song on the piano. Is that whistling you hear? The remaining bandits will corner you if you go in there now. Better take care of them first. Is this where you're headed? It's Jack Hughes. Yeah, we've done got one. Well, hello there, Mama. We're just wrestling up some bandits. How you doing? Let's see now. Better look very carefully at this here hats. They all look very similar. Aha! Jacques Hughes! They think they're fooling someone, but they ain't fooling no one. Ain't nothing gets past my eyes. Look at all these hats, they're looking all similar and stuff. But one of them is different somehow. I think I know how to do this. Yeah. Okay, now let's go ahead and take a look-see. I hear something. One moment, let me turn off the music. Difference must be so minuscule, I can't. Aha! I see it now. Jacques Hughes! Aha! Just one more rootin' tootin' bandit and we'll be done here. Now let's take a look see at these hats. The done feller done got all sleepy and stuff. Poor him. Never stood a chance, not against me. Sheriff Rick. Or that's what I would be saying if I were actually a sheriff. Looks like I need safe cracking too. I ain't cracking enough to be safe in these things. Time to deal with the bandits. Turn them in. You march in, to the Blackwater or the Black Hat Bandits back to Dirtwater on the end of a rope and locked up in the town jail. Where'd you find them? The old millinery? Yep, of course. You know, bandits would be a lot harder to find if they didn't keep picking such thematic hideouts for some reason. Anyway, here's your reward. You gain 1,000 meat. Gain 75 XP. All in a day's work. We're just moving on along. We got bandits to take care of. Who? Look at that! A new wanted poster. The Garrick brothers for kidnapping, brining kidnapping victims, and attempted sale of human flesh for consumption. Last seen headed for the old abandoned pickle factory. Interesting indeed. Can't let these dastardly criminals escape justice. It wouldn't be kosher. Would you like to go investigate? Yes, indeed. You marked the old pickle factory on your map. Hopefully chasing them down won't get you into real, you know. You discovered a new location, map location, abandoned pickle factory. Oh, would you look at that? An abandoned pickle factory, how ridiculous. Whoo-wee, it looks like we got quite a few. Let's go take care of the Potemkin gang next. You catch sight of the towers of an old mission nestled among the vines, or among the pines. You discover a new map location, rescue mission. Well, let's go there around and see if they need help. All these orcs supplying to the ministry? I have no idea. I am a silly bird. What's up, Susie? There's another ranch out this way. The Butterfield Ranch, dairy farm, Maine. Alright, we can check it out. Am I forgetting about anything? Susie says we should investigate the pickle factory. Thanks for the reminder. Well, let's check out the mission first. The mysterious city locks. Gosh, a real life nun. Yes, I am Sister Tabitha. I'm Reka. What's with the cots? Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go. Do you need any errands run or anything? Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound. You've discovered a new map location, Humming Cave. No problem, I'll be right back with it. It's not what I was looking for. I was trying to look around. So let's go. First we'll take care of the Potemkin gang, then we'll head over to Humming Cave. Look, the horseshoes. Haha. There's an old grave off the side of the trail, or if not, then someone went and stuck a wooden cross in the ground for no reason. Dig it up. You dig up the grave and find, well, pretty much what you expect. Some grave dirt and a handful of old coins. Let's see, this is a little stack of coins that are either from the time or place when or where coins were or are used as a currency instead of meat. A bar, real jail, non-fake horse sale, genuine TNT and sandwiches, town hall for an actual town. The bandit looks distracted. What's the matter, buddy? I lost my belt buckle. Good luck with that. Well, let's take a look-see and see what we can find. Oh, I see. No entry. Did you look near the hostlers? Did you look near the jail? Interesting. Seems like they all move around, but I'm trying to figure out the significance. Aha! I understand now. My goal is to get them all near the real jail. Let's look in that town hall. Let's have him look near the bar and see what happens. Aha, I see. Maybe that wasn't the answer. You duck into the outhouse playing next move while you're pondering something weird. This outhouse has a back door. Or leads through the back door. Oh, I see. Aha! I need to get them all behind this building here. Well, we might as well look to see if there's anything else behind here before we move on back to the front. Aha! That could also work. That's the jail. I think maybe this one's probably the better choice. We don't want to murder them. Alright, they all next to the real jail now. Let's go ahead and cut that rope and trap them all. Cut the rope. As the back of the jail turns out crash, fake building falls over on the bandits. We do be walking pretty fancy, I do say so myself. The gang is knocked out. You can arrest them now. Take them to jail. Yeehaw, indeed. We are yeehawing. We just captured the Dirtwater Bandits. Let's say that's the Potemkin gang. How'd you get them? Pushed a jail over on them. What? Never mind. You gain 1,000 meat and 45 experience, all in a day's work. Now we gotta go get ourselves some picklins. Let's head on up to that there pickle factory. Whoo-wee, we got quite a bit of work to do. That's right, we gotta help the rescue mission first. Let's go on over to the Humming Cave. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and a broken pair of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimely ending. Trapped. Look through the wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find one book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Got an item, water, snake oiler, issue 165. Nice. Let's go ahead and read that book. That book will be very, very useful to us. Let's see, there's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins, Where Are They Now? Gives bad medicine. Combat skill, which will reduce the target's moxie. There's an essay extolling the virtues of shooting wildly without looking where you're aiming. Give shooting any, a skill that lets you fire a whole bunch of bullets at random targets. There's a letter to the editor from a woman in Wyoming who had an amazing idea. What if you shoot somebody 3 times instead of just once? Gives Fanhammer, a combat skill that lets you quickly do 3 ranged attacks. I think Fanhammer is a good idea. You unload round after round into a nearby cactus to see how it feels. It feels pretty good. Got the skill Fanhammer. Unfortunately, a stray spark from one of your shots sets the magazine on fire and you're unable to prevent it from being destroyed. Aw, shoot. Is what I did to catch that magazine on fire! We got the purple grass, but this cave. What if there's anything interesting in here? The snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. A struggle it is. Costs 3 action points. Oh, shoot. Let's go ahead and shoot it once. And we'll have you shoot it once. You do like shooting fan fire? It's got a... Oh, dang! That there snake can shoot a fire! Or electricity. Hand fire's a dang yeehaw of a time. Well, can't use it. Don't have enough AP to use it. Gonna need to fix that. Yeehaw! Dang! I think we got Susie here to help us out. Let's see, you put an end to the shocking tale of a shocking snake. You got 20 experience. You got an item, snake liver. You liberate the corpse from its skin, and you got electrical snake skin. Let's see. Put on your hat to add +7 spell damage. Woo-wee! You collect 2 medicine from the snake that's still sparking organs. Hooray! Let's take a look at that. Where's that fancy skin at? Oh, right there. Let's go ahead and apply it to the hat. Ah, I see. I can't take the thing off. I'd have to get a new hat first. Well, my next hat will definitely look quite good. Let's take a look at my character and see if I can't get myself some more action points. Well, hooey! Got quite a bit. How do I get more action points? I'm not quite sure. Aha! So I need more gumption. There we go. Go ahead and get more speed in. Get a little bit more glamour too. Add a little bit more moxie to the pop too. Alright. We're doing good now. Whoa, what is it? Whoa! What in the world? A weird device? Well, let's take it. Got a strange stone arrow. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. How interesting. We'll have to come back here later on. This place seems too smart for you indeed, yep here. Let's see, we'll go to Lazy Dude Ranch really quick. Let's see, a strange stone arrow you just found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, and whirling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. You discovered a new map location, the Professor's house. Let's check it out. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. I'll be touching them cactuses. Excuse me, my name's Rika Bird. Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you? Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here. Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young lady. This is L Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much of an expert as anyone alive today. What now? El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind. Were they space aliens? Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting? Here, let me have a look at that bleeping gizmo of yours. Aha, as I suspected, this is one of the transponders. It detects other L Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'll be why I led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair. He tinkers around with the transponder for a bit and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it. Well, there you go, good as new. Just swipe up or down or turn it on or off. Swipe. Now I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to the abandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention. From what? From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean. Just be careful. Okay. You know, and now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further in my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato technology. But searching for it eats up all the time I could spend using to research it. I get you. Right, you're just an adventurous type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and I can get them up and running, and that'll benefit us both. Alright, it's a deal. Great. First priority will be to get my Keystone Fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, you see? So we can make our own that open lots of doors for us, literally and figuratively. Alright, what do we need? The components are rare, at least as far as the priceless ancient technology goes. Bring me about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need for that much. Roger that. Quite interesting. It appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. The microscope mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Yay! You gain 1 experience. This dresser contains 10 instances of the same exact shirt and 20 identical socks. Interesting. Ah, I see. How very interesting. Alright, let's head on out. We'll go on. Oh, wow. There's new places all over the place. Well, we'll go to Butterfield Ranch and then we'll make our way up to the next ranch. You see a streak of fire black across the silence of the horizon. Oh, it's another meteor. 612 pieces of meat. Oh, that's so nice. Hooey, it's a cow! It's a cow! Oh my god! You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore the area. Okay. Let's go ahead and use our new fan hammer. Pow, pow, pow! Hot dang, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so you banish that demonic cow from this round. Get the hints, little doggy. You gain 15 experience, got some tainted beastie. This would have been a prime piece of beef full of potential before its owner was taken over by the smoldering demonic spirit. Now it's, well, done. Will you stop it with the meat puns? You skin the cow with your trusty knife. Got some extra thick leather. Hot dang. Susie crafts enough stock on her rifle. There's a rope tied to a fence post here. Gonna grab that. Rope's important. Gotta get that needles. There's something buried in the smoldering embers. Ow, ow, ow! Got a red hot poker. Why, I reckon I hardly... red hot poker! Why, I reckon I hardly know her. Oh my god. You know some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name? Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like this may be the outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside that house because once you open the door, you find a map scratched onto the inside of it. The map reveals the location of mine just west of the ranch labeled Coal Ridge. You discover a new map of the location of Coal Ridge. There's a inset map of the mine itself with a big X scrawled between three strange triangular icons. Curious. You had nothing to churn. Your horror, you see every single cow in Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound to stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Let us walk among them cow spirits. It's gonna have to pew pew pew. Woohoo! We got rid of one. You thinned out a herd a little, not enough. It can never be enough. You gain 50 experience. Game 9 brass bull ring. Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing to the finish on this thing. Susie carves another notch into the stock of her rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Woo! Ooh, that's a good way to level up Susie. That's for dang sure. Dang, Susie sure is a tough fighter. More brass bull rings. And Susie has become even stronger. Dang, Susie, you're down doing lots of damage. You got a Menudo Geode. Sometimes a pocket of intestine remain behind when the cow undergoes the transition of an infernal ungulith. And you get one of these, a stone sphere full of boiling trap. Increase your moxie by 6 for the rest of the day. Oh-wee! These fights sure are getting intense. Oh, dang. These guys sure are tough. Thank goodness I got Susie on my side. This one's got the most health, so probably shoot it down. Oh, dang! Oh, no! I done got angry. Well, I guess I could try it. Thin the hurt a little bit more. Let's go ahead and eat this. Oh, dang, there's a lot more of them now. Oh, boy. Dang. You wake up the next morning in your bed. Susie must have carried you back after you got knocked out. You're a little sore, although it's not far. You are pretty hungry, though. And sober. Let's mosey. Well, we done did a lot of good. But let's continue onward. Let's see. Oh, now we got Coal Ridge Mine to investigate. Let's go take a look-see. You spot an astonishingly large horse apple in the distance. You are literally astonished by the size of it. It's a very large apple. You discover map location, the Big Apple. Let's go and take a look. As you reach the center of the clearing, you are simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you ever seen. You can't even imagine how it got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Just smelling better up close. Let's clean it up. Gotta keep going. It was smaller than it was before. Hooray, you gained 1 experience. We done it. We done cleaned up the Big Apple. Let's go ahead and get up our lock picking a little bit more. Now, I know there was that there ranch back there had a lock on it that was a little bit too much for me. So let's go ahead and check it out. Dang, we don't have safes cracking yet, so we're just gonna have to leave it be. Let's pick the lock. Time to go inside. Well, they had a lot of spare turns in here. Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Salvage what you can. You managed to gather up 3 jars worth. Got 9 3/10 milk. It's full of toy skeletons. Oh boy. Got our needle back too. Let's go ahead and make some butter. Whee! Not bad. Infernal butter. Alright, let's go ahead and be on our way. We'll go on over to Coal Ridge Mine. It's a whole week. You find a flyer for a dynamite store up north. It's tarred around the edges like it got blown up by an explosion. Mark the address on the mark. Let's see. You discovered the Dynamite Dan's Discount Dynamite Dare House. Well, let's go ahead and go back. I wasn't expecting anyone to be alive, to be honest. A year's supply of dynamite. Oh, doggy, that's quite a bit. Would we ever run out? That's the question. Well, we almost got 5,000. Maybe it would be worth buying. Ghost takes a weird turn somewhere and you find yourself completely surrounded by old dead trees. Where are you? Gray mist closes in on you. Ghost marches confidently forward through the gnarled and ancient forest. You shudder. Ghost stops. Through the fog ahead, you see a shape. Dismount and investigate. It reveals itself to be the shape of a pedestal toppled with a shape of a book. A chill runs down your spine as you touch the book. Fundamentals of Next. Nice. There's a row of lockers here. Must have been used for storing the personal effects of the fellers who used to work this mine. The first one's labeled Ellsbury WM and doesn't have a lock on it. The second one is covered in some kind of white goo, and the third one is labeled Loose Bin and has a combination lock on it. Well, let's go ahead and open the first locker first. A locker contains one of the mining helmets, the lamp on it. Let's see. What? Interesting. This tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing that's used all the time. Interesting. So you open up the locker to reveal a skeleton covered with the same right goo on the outside of the locker. Ah, you get it. This guy must have died after his coworkers played a prank on him, or they stuffed him into the locker and filled it with shaving cream. Can't believe that dang jerk stuffed me in a locker and then filled it with shaving cream. I died from that. Yells the skeleton, confirming both your insight and his vengeful murderous intent. The poor guy. Well, we can't leave him like this. So let's leave him like this instead. Well, at least he's not suffering anymore, and his bones are really clean. Gained 15 experience, got a skeleton bone, some skull chips, and a handful of loose teeth. Hooray! Now we'd have to find a combination. Got 66 meat. Don't have a pickaxe to mine it. Let's see, this is open to a 30-foot shaft. Tie a rope to the crossbeam. Sure is dark down there. Oh, got hit with some grunty thing. This is a spot Curly's toilet note mentioned. God, I'm Curly's compass. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude always must have always been lost, because this thing points every which way but north. Spiraling shape makes you feel strange. This car looks only partially real. Loot it anyway. Oof, looks like this guy should have picked better frames. Oh, we got the pickaxe. The slit runs the length of the meat vein. You go further than expected. It's warm. Keep going. You're up to your shoulder when you feel a beating heart. Rip it out. You got unrefined meat nugget. Look at that. Black fluid oozes from the veins. Scabrous mass sits below on the floor. Take the fluid. See, it's an exposed meat vein throbbing and pulsing. More unrefined meat. Hell yeah, we can mine these meat veins. Look at that. I wonder if I can find a combo somewhere in here. Let's take a look-see before we leave, just in case I miss something. Doesn't look like there's any combination here. Well, no one can say I didn't try. Let's head on out of here. Maybe we'll find that combination somewhere else. Alright, next place we're heading is Lazy Dude Ranch. You smell it before you see it. Skeleton trotted toward you, covered with mud and muck and smelling like garbage heaps. Must have crawled out of the horrible bog nearby, and if the skeleton smells as bad, the bog must be unimaginable. So it makes sense that even the skeleton would want to get away from there. Well, let's go ahead and fight it. And we're just gonna pew pew pew. And Susie's just gonna come here. You won. Now to wash every part of you that you can't eat that thing. Got more skeleton parts. Hey, we got a needle. Looks like someone's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. Who been washing Muffin out here? So yeah, it's an old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Length of rope and a pressed rancher candy. Oh my. Hey, like, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? Kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man, but yeah, basically. How very interesting. Manure. Howdy. Hey, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Not much, man. We moved onto this little patch of land to grow crops, so we decided it's more natural, just like Gaia grow whatever she wants, right? I bet that's a lot easier, too. Right on, man. Neat. Where'd you get that hat? This, a friend of mine made it, man. Forgot which one. What'll you take for it? Well, I'm thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats from the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like, it's kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort yonder that away. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. Okay, I'll check it out. Groovy, man. I see, it's just a bunch of weeds. Howdy, I'm Reka. I'm Lucy Thathrop. Why the long face, Lucy? Oh, geez. Basically because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing. They just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream. Why don't you leave? I haven't got any meat or any other prospects or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess. How'd you get in this here predicament? No, there's also sand on the ground, not just weeds. You are correct. I was heading west after graduating baking school, and I fell in with these two because they talked a big game about natural grain. Fool that I was, I didn't realize they were really interested and was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work. So you're looking for work? Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. You know somewhere it's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than if it comes to the room and board. Just want to get out of here. Sorry, I don't. Shucks, well, if you hear anything, please let me know. Will do. Let's mosey on out of here and go and get one of them fancy hats over at the fort. Fort all dead. Oh no. Let's see, high atop the pine tree, you see a pine cone with bullseye painted on it. Must be an artistic bird somewhere nearby. Just admiring it, move on. Well, dang. They're all dead. Ooh, 3 needles. How kind of them. Ah, I see, it's all just one building. What's out back? Hoo-wee! Doesn't look like there's anything edible here for me. I lost some stench resistance. Got a rope receipt. The delivery of 150 black silk robes sounds pretty ominous. Interesting. There's also an even-looking leather-bound tome. Intermediate next mix. This textbook teaches you how to replenish your blood supply by stealing blood from the living. Keeping enough blood inside is more important to the necromancers and civilians alike. Let's go ahead and ignore it for now. This man's scribe is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're itching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. Why, howdy, let's go ahead and hop in and have ourselves a whooping match. Woo, dang, they have some HP, let me tell you. Got an old patrol cap, that's just what we were looking for. Well, dang. Let's go ahead and finish looking up in here. The handle's missing on that one. This table has a little model of the region on it. Deploy forces. You can probably get this army to attack a place by putting your little skeletons on the more diorama thing. Ooh, don't deploy anywhere yet. Interesting though, I'm sure that'll come in handy later on. Got to watch tower and look around. I'll show up here. Use your binoculars. Discover a new map location, lost touch of a mine. Time down for the watchtower and pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Tidy! One time use binoculars. Gotta love it. Well, let's head on back to Lazy Dude Ranch and get that dude a hat. A greenish human-shaped cloud of riding smoke wafts towards you, moaning and whispering. Given a smell, you guess someone ate way too much Limburger cheese. And then burped so hard they blasted their soul out. Well, let's go ahead and give it a fight. Interesting. Can I even... I guess I can. Yeah, gross. A bit of ectoplasm. You're not sure what part of the ghost this is, probably better not to think about it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this little feller here the hat he was looking for. Find one of those... sorry. Did you find one of those old army hats, man? I'll trade you. Yeah. Nice, man. Barter it is. It's like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? That's more like a sack woven from red, gold, and green wool. Looks like something out of a dream. Yeah, groovy. Alright, let's head on out. We'll go to the lost Dutch of the mine. Let's see, old grave. We'll just go dig it up. Got some coins and some dirt. Wow, there's some sticky fish here. Can't get any closer. Now that's some stench resistance at least. Do I have anything that give me stench resistance? Dang, we got quite a bit. Ah, I see. Goes in my offhand. Oh, I see. Move that. I did it. These lockers are all labeled and unlocked. Loot them. Got miner's pants and a gas mask. Very interesting indeed. Get our moxie up, son. I'm supposed to eat down here to avoid stench upstairs. Grab what's left. Instant grits and cat's eye candy. I don't know what kind of tobacco these miners are chewing, but it must be extra corrosive because this brass platoon has a hole eaten through the bottom and dark stains underneath where the spit leaked out. Although, oddly, it doesn't seem to be leaking now. And it's half full. Guess the miners plugged a hole or something. Let's inspect it. It's a spittoon. It's disgusting. You can practically see the stink lines coming off it. Come on, let's not do this. Inspect the spittoon. Ah, jeez, fine, okay. You crouch down and take a careful look at the filthy spittoon. The inside is blackened with years worth of stains. The death broth inside has a rainbow sheen like a parking lot oil spill, and occasionally a little bubble pops on the surface. You can actually feel a slight warmth radiating off of it from whatever dire chemical reaction is taking place in there. You realize you're holding your breath, not deliberately, but from the human body's natural instinct for self-preservation. Inhale. Imagine someone made a big pot of chili con carne and left it under the porch. 3 rats crawled into the pot, ate half the chili, and then died. A week later, a family of cockroaches takes up residence among the writhing maggots, and the cockroaches smoke thick black cigars, which they light with tufts of burning human hair. That's what it smells like. Search it. Fortunately for you, the rainbow-colored film on the surface of the liquid coats your hand as you plug it into the toxic stew, keeping it from being immediately dissolved down to the bone. The smell intensifies. Your stomach prepares to hose this poison off your arm with high-pressure stream of vomit. Keep searching. Your fingers touch something at the bottom of the spittoon. Better pull it out fast while you still have something to pull with. You pull the world's most disgusting pair of pants out of the spittoon and jump back as the hole at the spittoon's bottom, now unplugged, begins to leak steam and filth. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of the worst object I've ever been paid to think about, narrowly defeating a leather bondage harness made from the skin of a clown. These pants look and smell like they were used to line the bottom of a leaky spittoon, and there's a very good reason for that. Hooray! Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our new pantaloons. Whereas we could have just 2 armor, we could have 2 armor and 2 speed. Yeah, we got ourselves a new pair of pants. Got a can of oil and a sulfur match. Interesting. The elevator mechanism's all rusty. Oil it. Write it down. Down we go! You emerge from the elevator into a deeper shaft. By the light of your lantern, you see exposed meat veins on nearly every surface. It's unusual that there be this much readily available meat left in the working mine. What were they digging for? Not for this. Curious indeed, but I ain't complaining. This guy's totally out of it. He's gibbering and drooling and doesn't even see you. Try to talk to him. Hey buddy, you okay there? Uh-huh. You put his hand in front of his face, but he doesn't react at all. Double dull to uselessness. A broken pickaxe. Oh, looks like a miner died trying to dig deeper with their hands. An ominous ladder leading onto a deep dark pit. Let's climb on down. The gem is pretty, but it smells terrible. Well, let's go ahead and extract it. If this gem is half as valuable as it is pungent, you're in the money. And you should probably wash your hands before you spend it. This guy seems to have gnawed off his own hands before he died. The hair on the back of your neck stands up. This guy worked his fingers to the bone digging, then worked his bones to the marrow. Your heart is pounding. Gouge marks are dark with blood. You have to get out of this pit right now. You get near the rocks, but the voice in your head begins screaming too loudly to ignore. You have to get out of this pit right now. Fine, fine. Seems like I can't ignore the thoughts in my own head. Up we go! Alright, let's head on over to the abandoned pickle factory and take care of those bandits. A haunted pickle factory. Grudge of Loss, 1801 to 1879. She was very, very terrible. Can't seem to harvest that to see what's on the grave. You feel a sudden electrical jolt as your hand touches the doorknob. Ouch. Oh no, you're a little late for your ship, Mrs. Lass. It's gonna be so mad. She might literally bite your head off. Okay, well, not literally. Literally, probably. Quick, get suited up.
Late again? You better not stop taking this job for granted. You think you're gonna find a place with a nice dormitory and reasonably priced company store like ours elsewhere with your skills? Ha! You're going 3 shifts today, Buster. Get to work. You're on pickle hopper duty.
Pickle hopper duty runs you ragged, like always. Keeping the hopper filled with to keep a constant flow down the chutes means you're constantly near sprinting. Because you have to manage the cube shunts to keep the levels equal. If you get uneven pickle levels, Mrs. Lass knows. Nobody knows how she knows, but she knows. A whack from her cane is the minimum you'll get. At the end of the first 6-hour shift, you get your brief break. You cram a stale cheese sandwich into your mouth while Mrs. Lass glares at her pocket watch, counting down 3 minutes to the second. Breaks over. Second shift. You get over to the salt tank now. Managing the salt tank isn't as strenuous as the pickle hoppers, but it's still never-ending tension. The brine concentration has to be constantly monitored and kept to a very specific measurement, which means constant adjustments. Meanwhile, you can feel yourself desiccated from the haze of salt dust that fills the room. If anything in this place kills you, it'll probably be the salt tank duty. Quiet lung is a nasty business.
cough on your own time and get that salinity back to normal. It's supposed to be 960 or 76 parts per thousand. How hard is that to remember? 976 idiots. Please let me out here. You get another 180-second break before your third shift. You spend most of it drinking water. The company doesn't charge for water. I've heard rumors they're considering it. Break's over. Get to the boiler. Oh no, please let me out of this. Boiler duty means shoveling coal into a furnace. A furnace that runs on a giant tank of boiling vinegar. It stinks in here. You've tried to work with your eyes closed, but this flash screams at you if you drop any coal on the floor. Or if you let the temperature get too low, or too high, or just for no particular reason. At least you're used to the smell of boiling vinegar. In fact, you can't smell anything anymore. 190 degrees, idiot. Not 189, not 191. What do you think we pay you for? You really don't miss your sense of smell, or not coughing all the time. You don't really want anything anymore, except to die. With a gasp, you finally snap out of the horrible hallucination, or possession, or wherever the hell that was. Geez, you can still feel the stink of vinegar vapor in your eyes. Enter the pickle factory. Oh no, I feel like I was supposed to remember that. You approach the ghost. It's not right. It's not right. You all right there, partner? All wrong. The temperature, it's not right. It's all wrong. Not right at all. All right then. Do you? Wrong. Ah! Temperature's at 93 degrees. Let's see, I've got to add some coal. And we're going to pump it. We're getting there. Darn. Ah! Gosh darn it! We're so close. Ah! The vinegar's at 190 degrees. It's finally done. Thank you. That's some vinegar-soaked bones. These bones are all rubbery because they've been soaked in vinegar. Gross. Faintly make out the number 190 scratches into one of the bones. Yikes. Rest in peace. Darn, what was that number? 970. You alright there, partner? Let's see. The salt is correct. 976 was the correct. This skull bears the marks. Oh, hello, Happus. Hello, Maddie. This skull bears the marks of a prolonged and very strange torture. Etched into the back of the skull is the number 976. Rest in peace. Warning, two shows to be operated by qualified personnel only. These are all supposed to be equal, I think. We actually ended up in the same situation. My goodness, this is a very difficult puzzle. Okay, let's pull this. It was at 10, now it's at 12. Took one from here and here. It's at 10, now it's at 12. Pulled one from here and here. It's at 10, it's at 12. Pulled one from here and here. This should be an easy puzzle considering that, but I can't seem to visualize it. 22 points. Not very easy. Ah! Gosh darn it, I've never taken so many shotguns to the face in my entire life. What is wrong with you?
Molar support. My teeth are fine. I don't even have them. See, look, beak. Ah! What was it at when I enter? I don't know this puzzle either. We're just trying to balance this out, I think.
Man. 13. 12, 11, 10.
Ugh. I think I'm on to something here. I just can't figure it out. $11, $10, $12. Well, shoot. Let's see, he's going all the way out and then back in. Come, gets us anything. $13, $11, $9. 11, 10, 12. Darn. Is there any way I can look at any sort of notes from this? I can see why people died going crazy in here. I can't remember what the story said. The story was important. I've done plumb darn forgot it. Wait, I might have done it. I done it. I did it. Pile of bones and cucumbers. It's part of 40% bones and 60% cucumbers that he had to guess. Etched to the skin of one of the cucumbers. You see, it's all the same, all the same, all the same. Rest in peace, poor guy. Boy, that sure was torture indeed. I can see why people died doing it. It's a factory activation lever. Let's pull it. Was it worth it? Well, let's see. You pull the lever and there's a deafening roar as the old machinery springs to life. After a while, a load of pickles is deposited in the receptacle to the left of the switch. Got item 3 ghost pickles. This is the ghost of a pickle, brined in a mystery and vinegar. Makes you difficult to damage for the rest of the day by turning into a spooky ghost. Oh, all that work for 3 pickles. No wonder this place went out of business. Yep. I do like pickles. If I recall, I was supposed to be taking care of some bandits here. But I don't see no bandits. Guess we'll go ahead and head back to town and just let them know that there ain't no one there. You're riding towards your destination as you pass a building in a barn, which is a barn in appearance. I guess it has been a barn. People inside seem to be having a pretty good time. Join in. You mosey in and have a grand old time at the barn dance. You even learn a few new moves. Most of the moves involve pretending to reel somebody in from across the dance floor with a lasso, but still, they're new moves. This guy looks like he's in a lot of pain. You okay, buddy? I'm pretty sure my leg's broken, so no. Well, what happened? Traffic accident? No, it just sort of broke all of a sudden. Guess I don't have enough vitamins or whatever. Good nutrition can be difficult in this day and age. I'm gonna need some medicine. For this, can you help me? Sure. Thank you. There's a mission up north. The nuns out there run a little hospital with medical supplies. Can you use some broken leg pills? Okay, coming up. Oh, I know where that is. But first, let's see. What's a good word? What in the world? It's the Gitkin brothers. And please, I don't want to talk about it. It was really weird. I believe you. Here's your reward. 1,500 meat, 6 experience. It looks like things are all... these things are still twitching. But it'll all come up just to be safe. Thanks, bundle. And look at that. I got them all wanted up. Except for the first ones. Don't ask what happened to the first ones. Well, let's go get that guy some leg of medicine. Let's go Ghost's Mane first, and then saddle on up. We gotta head to the rescue mission. See a wagon? Oh, I don't have safe cracking. Best leave it be. Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass? Yep, here you go. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you. Can I buy some medical supplies? Let's see, broken leg pills. Just what we needed. Alright, let's head on out and give that guy his leg pills. Spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could change the meat for goods and services. The Button Willow Kittrick's store. Let's go and check it out. Seems to be on the way. One behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She just said the goods she got for sale. Take a look. Hooey, they sure do got a lot. Disposable binocular is always a good thing to grab. This book try to make the most of your meat by making the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Oh, well, let's go ahead and buy that really quick and then use it here. Well, now we got ourselves some cheaper stuff. Might as well buy our modern stakeholder. It provides the option to hammer things in certain places, particularly have some nails. Let's go ahead and buy that. Buy a needle, of course. Let's see. I think we got some stuff to sell, if I do recall correctly. Just sell it. Let's take a look, see. And just sell them. Got those old coins. Gotta go ahead and just sell them. Gonna sell anything that just says just sell it. Alright, I think that's all we're gonna go ahead and do while we're here. Let's head on out. Going over to dirt water. Let's see, find a pair of saddlebags hung over a tree branch and part of Fort All Dead Library. Dig through the bags. Whoo-wee, we got more modern stake oiler. Let's go ahead and read them. Let's see, bad medicine, good medicine, expert poisoner. Let's see, this fold-out chart listing all your hottest new poisons. Let's see, pass a skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemies when you poison them. Well, let's go ahead and learn an expert poisoner, I think. Unfortunately, you get so distracted thinking about the new kinds of poisons that you misplace the magazine. Rats. Let's see, a combat skill temporarily increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Let's see, there's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they now? Reduce the target's might. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of targets, random targets. Let's go ahead and learn shooting at him. Let's see, you read the essay and really take its lesson to heart. You fire wildly into the air until it feels like second nature. Unfortunately, it looks like several of your stray shots hit the magazine. It's pretty much Swiss magazine about cheese at this point. I haven't looked here yet and see if he's got another book. Doesn't look like it. Well, we already got a shovel. Let's see. Oh, hello. Were you able to get some broken leg pills? Without them, I'm stuck sort of lying here in the street. Ooh, thanks, fella. I feel like a new man again. Or at least the same man with a new leg. That's good. Go drink some milk or something, okay? Well, that was nice. Always gotta do things. Hi, I'm Regular. Name mail for me? Yes, actually. Package came for you. Here you are. Thanks. Let's open it up. Hey! Dear sis, I found this and thought it might help you not die. Geez, you really miss that kid. You miss your parents. Got all nostalgic just thinking about it. Nostalgia mode unlocked in the auction menu. There's a free sample of cologne. It says it'll make your spleen bigger. Big spleen perk lets you consume more potions in a day. There's a debilitating toxins. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get the strong medicine perk. Memorize the formula. Afterwards, you accidentally drop the magazine in a puddle, ruining it. I think I'm going to turn off nostalgia mode. It makes it a little bit easier on the eyes. Howdy, Duck. Well, it's my savior, good old Rika. Howdy yourself. Oh yeah, I had to change the name. I tried to file a trademark, and turns out there's already something called Hot Dog. What is it? Trust me, you don't want to know. And I wish I didn't know. Anyway, single letter removed, and I'm in business. It looks like he's got some hot dogs. Those aren't bad. I'll go ahead and take 2. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. Vacant lot. A vacant lot. A vacant lot. When you saw a sign, there's nothing past here. Looks like we can make dirt water grow a little bit. Certainly handy. Let's go ahead and saddle up and head on out. We still got to go to Fort Cowardice. What for? At this point, I done plumb forgot. Let's say you hear rustling. It sounds like a trace to a small gulch nearby. Peeking over the edge, you see a goblin rustling around in the brush. Presumably, it's goblin or gulch goblin rustler. Always kind of assumed that referred to a different sort of rustling, though.
It looks like you make some angry sound goblin noises. Let's see. We can either fight it, scam it for some food, or surrender. Let's go ahead and fight it. Hoo-wee, he don't have no health. I feel bad for him, but it is what it is. Got a goblin sandwich. Just like old saying goes, when life gives you cannons, make cannonade. That's a bad joke. Use your binoculars. You discovered a new map location, old mission. You climb down from the watchtower and pitch your binoculars into the nearest trash cans. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. Let's see, this cabin's mostly empty, but there are a handful of boring personal records in the back of a drawer. They're incredibly boring. No, really, I want details. Fine, read one. Becky Smith, secretary, pay grade C3, B5, 1440. Des 20210 64. Missed days 89. Accrued sick days 0. Satisfied? No, another. Major Ezra Wolf II. 66 Beanslinger Division. Pay grade 06. Whatever those, blood type B+. Killed in action. Satisfied? No, another. First Lieutenant Rowena Hubbard. Blah 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 blah. How many is there? Now you're just looking at the same ones you were before. What's wrong with you? Can't get enough. Well, you know, you never really know. In general, this is a door. More specifically, it's a door to the General's office. Even more specifically, it's the locked door to the General's office. Not anymore. Probably shouldn't try opening the pie safe while the goblin's shooting it. Goblin's seen back, repeatedly firing the pistol at that pie safe. Get their attention. Say, what you doing? Shooting pies. Always shooting pies. Could you elaborate on that? Why shooting pie? Yes. To destroy, obviously. Destroying, obviously. Plus, to destroying a terrible pie. What's wrong with the pie? Bah, a human will never understanding. Oh. I meant to ask them. No, really. Why pie shooting? Shut up. So much angry. Looking. I'm pretty sure being a pie is destroy. Destroy a, huh? Look, so many holes in pie safe. You winning. A pie is dead. You certain being? Wait here. I'll check. You peek through the bullet holes. Yep, that pie is shot to hell. Hooray! You are a success. The pie is very destroyed being. I doing it? So much doing it. But what now? Huh? What I shoot now? I guess finding another pie? What? There are more pies being? Yes, a world is full of pies. Oh no, the violencing will never end. Sorry, being not wishing to enabling this behavior. No, this is my cross-bearing. I must going and continue the fight. Okay. Thanking you. Okay, I wishing you good luck and against the forces of pie. Hornswoggling. Leaving the gun, fighting pie with honor, with fists. Yes, you are correct. Truly, a pie must be with my own strength fighting. Well, that was weird. I guess I'm the general now. Goblin indeed. 6 to 8 damage. It does do a little bit more, but this one does give me +1 moxie. Well, it's not as good as the one I got, so I'm just gonna keep on using the one I got. Looks like there's some mess left. Military grade whiskey and some hardtack. Shaker of saltpeter. Oh right, I was getting the saltpeter for the cook guy in the saloon. Several goblins storing inside the tents. The shelf is unlooted medical supplies. Very nice. Based on the papers and the anatomical diagrams scattered across the surface, you're guessing this disc belonged to the Fort Calders nurse. The papers. The papers are mostly boring medical records until daguerreotypes, limitations, and antibiotics haven't been discovered yet. That kind of thing. Hey, wait, what's this? It looks like it might be important. Look at the diagram. It's the marching orders. There's a set of marching orders from all the army's marching orders. March back east just as fast as your little livery, little yellow-bellied feet can go, you damnable cowards. I see. The sign says toilet in Goblin, which makes pretty likely goblins use this tent as a toilet. No way you're gonna go in there. Yikes. Let's see. An unusually sized cannonball. You got the demi-culverin cannonball. This cannonball is made to fit a demi-culverin, a cannon with a bore diameter of 10 centimeters. No demi less, no demi more. I guess we get these goblins going. Gotta do a little bit of a shooting ante on them. Whoo-wee, that was a bad move. Nice, nice. Good stuff. Ooh, an artillery saber. Ooh, this one adds pistol attack damage. That'd be good, but a skinning knife. Guess I could always put it on if I'm going needing it. Alright, let's head on back to Dirtwater. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southwestern coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon it. Thrust upon it! I'm just gonna go ahead and... Pew, pew, pew. Oh, I don't have the knife equipped. I can just have it. Very nice. You got the saltpeter yet? Yep, got one right here. That's the stuff, thanks. Okay, next thing I need is a certain kind of hot pepper. It's called a murder pepper. Because it's really spicy? Because it literally has a knife and it kills people who ask dumb questions. Grow in the area outside town. You should be able to find one if you just wander around a little bit. Okay. Snake liver indeed. Looks like we just gotta wander around a bit. Catch a whiff of something that makes your eyes water. You trace it to a source, a vividly colored red shape hanging from a scraggly plant. This must be the east-western murder pepper that feller at the jewel was looking for. Your finger and thumb immediately start throbbing as you pluck the pepper and toss it into your rucksack before you do any more damage. Hot indeed. Oh, that was easy. Find me a murder pepper? Here it is. That'll last a while. Good going. Okay, if you're still looking for stuff to do, I need someone to go check my mail. I ordered a new sauteing knife, but I haven't got it in me to go fetch it myself. Here's the key to my post office box. Okay, doke. I'm beginning to think this guy's just lazy. Come on, box and a torta junk mail falls out to reveal a knife. It's just sitting on the loose box. You pick it up. And back to the shelf. Got my knife? Yep, here you go. Excellent, this will work a lot better than the hammer I was using. Okay, I'll need one more favor from you, but it's the most important. I used to have this recipe for a very secret jerk sauce, but my jerk friend Dave J stole it from me.
And then he died and took the secret to his grave. Literally, I mean, he was buried with it. You want me to dig up his grave? He's dead, he won't mind. Where is he buried? In Dave Yard, naturally. Dave Yard? Like the graveyard, but it's the Dave Yard, I see. I'm sure ghosts will feel right at home at the Dave Yard. Let's see, a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a workable work table in front of it. Silversmith's house. Let's go ahead and check it out. Silver bullet making apparatus. Help yourself. Do we? Looks like we can just make some needles out of silver bullets. Interesting. Store's locked. Pick the lock. Oh, it's my partner. I forgot the darn combination of this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's inside. I don't have safe cracking yet. The show looks pretty picked over. Instant grips and some plum pudding. 9 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though, and it's neatly organized, like the guy was hiding something. He was crook. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. Since it's stirring up trouble at this point, the write down location of his shop might come in handy. It's at the road. A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to a bed. Might actually be a bedpan. Time to investigate. What, really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan. That would be way worse. Investigate it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that's someone's probably used when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into. In which case, it's only full of rancid, congealed tobacco spit. I'm investigating it. Are you even listening to me, or are you just some sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! I'm pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me. Bedpan! Shut up! Now I'm investigating. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it's definitely a spittoon. And it's definitely filled with rotten brown spit. They're surrounding it. What is wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously kept the dire smell in a relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chalk stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste in the back of your, in the rear corners of your mouth? That metallic tang by the root of your tongue? Like you're sucking on a corroded old penny? Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Hoo-wee, you darn tootin' I am. Maybe I will, so there. Boom. I'm looking quite fine in all my new stuff. Where's that silver shop at? It's way up there, huh? We'll go to the Dave Yard first. Off to the side of the trail, you notice one of those weird coffee shop cacti. Well, I don't have no foraging, so... Whew. Here lies Dave B, 1834 to 1884. Died with his boots on, but not his pants. Well, let's go ahead and dig it up. He dug up the grave just to check the veracity of the epitaph. Sure enough, boots but no pants. I'll go ahead and put those on. Oh, they're already put on. Max AP up by 1. Darn tootin'. Got quite a bit of experience. Maybe I should spend some. Go ahead and increase my fan hammer skill. Go ahead
and increase the strong medicine skill as well. These remains look pretty restless. Put them down for good. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, dang. I guess we could probably just shoot him. He won't until it's so tough. Here lies Dave C. Went down in the theater. Seems like skeletons aren't really much of a problem for me. Here lies Dave J. 1826 to 1884. Rap-pa-pa-pow. Dig up the grave. You dig up the grave and pry open the coffin. Instead of a corpse, it contains a garbage bag. Strange. You reach into the garbage bag and are surprised to find it's full of pudding. No, it's not just pudding, it's pudding and mortar oil. Who would do this? You finally reach all the way to the bottom of the bag and retrieve a solid lump at the bottom. You unlob the wad, dry it off, and wash your arm in the nearby ditch. This appears to be worth it. Dave's secret sauce recipe. We ain't done yet. Here lies Dave L. 1790 to 1851. Died of a heart attack. See you in -36. Looks like the gravedigger left his lunchbox here. Oh boy, free lunch. She got a blood sausage and thermos of spiked coffee. And they said there was no such thing. Here lies Dave G. 1847 to 1884. He was looking to the sky to save him, but even the sky can't save a feller from 40 angry bears. Good lord. Let's beat the dickens out of him. Just gonna fan him with some hammer action. Bam, 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 bam. These poor Daves don't stand a chance. Here lies Dave D. 1848 to 1884. The truth was out there. It killed him. Here lies Dave G. 1860 to 1884. Murdered by a different feller named Dave G. A pile of bones that isn't moving around for a change. It's mostly broken bones, but you do find a skull with a weird tag on it. The skull has a little paper with the tag tied to it, which has the intercemetery loan on the side and some sort of notes on the other. Well then. One of those things they have in mausoleums. You know, the ones with the big marble thing that with drawers full of skeletons? Open a whole bunch. Hoo-wee! Let's just try to shoot nanny him. That's some spooky damage there. Hooray! Dang. My team's good with a gun. Great for leveling. Guess we should get some more muscle. It'd be foolish for us to be running around with no muscle. Some kind of ritual circle drawn on the ground with red chalk. Pile of mostly burned rags that maybe used to be a person. Oh my god. Dig through the rags and find a few things that look like they're worth keeping. Got a gore-splattered scroll. This scroll is almost too covered in blood and viscera to read. Luckily for you, you've gotten all that practice reading inside of a dog. And some human ashes. This is a human in the final stage of the whole ashes to ashes thing. Well, part of one at least. A human gets harder to keep track of when it's in powder form. Wait, is this a note? Yes, it is a note. Crypt note about ley lines. There's a note from the necromancers and one of his cultist flunkies. Quite a bit here. A bit of muscle do a bit better than the slashy stabby. Indeed so.
Might also be good for puzzles later on. Alright, let's go check out this old mission up here. The sound of gunfire draws your attention cautiously to where you find a goblin shooting a large pistol at some boulders. With the sound of gunfire being ricochets filling the area, the goblin doesn't hear you approach. Let's go ahead and talk to it. You are to excusing me? Oh, yes, hello, what, hello? The rock why used to shooting? For practice, the cracks in the rock to shoot for a crack shot. I to seeing. Hornswoggling. You do look like a very good shooting. Hitting one of those cracks over there. Very difficult shooting, will cry. As the goblin concentrates on making the shot, you rifle through his gear and pilfer his lunch. Sweet. Yay. Interesting. Sorry, the catacombs is off limits. Oh, but I've always wanted to see a catacombs. Not without Sister Mary's permission. Which, she's the only other nun here. Aha! There's an empty relic cake for the spot for a skull. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's wrong, sister? They came back. They just came back and took them. I couldn't stop them. Whoa, slow down, okay? What happened? Our holy relics. The saint just stormed up out of the catacombs and took them back. Wow. I didn't know what to do. I thought maybe they'd fire me if I tried to stop them. The cardinal will be here any minute. What am I to do? To start with, take a deep breath and try to calm down, okay? What's your name? And you are none the wiser. Boy, ain't that just a pun. I'm Sister Mary. My name's Reka. Now, what's this about saints? Our missions are missions to protect these 3 sacred relics. I'm the relic keeper. It's my specific job to look after them. Wait, do they actually call you Memento She shows you a ruler and she keeps tucked under her sleeve. No, they do not. Okay, sorry. So what happened? The saints, oh, it's too horrible. They just came to life somehow. They came up out of the catacombs all skeletal and ghastly looking. I mean, it's probably blasphemy to say that, but I nearly fainted. And, they took the relics? Yes, and if they aren't recovered before the cardinal gets here, I'll be in so much trouble. Uh-oh, how much time is there? Well, actually he's months overdue, so it's probably not all that urgent, but still. Alright, I'll get them back for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wait a second. Are you going to have to fight them to get their relics back? Because that's probably blasphemous too. I mean, probably. But if the black magic brought them back, that's like super blasphemous, right? So it evens out. Oh dear, the cardinal's going to want to have a very long talk about this. So go ahead and do what you must, I suppose. Okay. You're not a priest, so you shouldn't mess with this stuff. Pew pew pew. Coffin's looking like it was hauled down fairly recently. It's empty. Curious. There's a precariously balanced period bit of skull. They look like they're all wrought up and twitching. Kick it over. I'm sure there's a lot of them, and they're really mad. Maybe angering all of them at once isn't a great idea. Kick them. Oh boy, definitely gonna have to shoot Nanny this place up. Let's see. Oh dear. You got your ass kicked all the way upstairs. Dang. They were right. Kicking them wasn't a good idea. Skull's a gold tooth. Take it. Skull's twitching in an unnerving fashion, though I guess there's no way that it could really be twitching that wouldn't be unnerving. Stop it. This guy ain't too tough. Bang, bang, bang. Yes, well, one skull, you claim the only possession as its reward. Got a gold tooth. Skull sitting at a weird angle. I guess it's notable for some reason. The skull was resting on top of a commemorative spoon. Your treasure hunting sense are finally home, though not very discriminating.
Goes in your offhand. +3 moxie. Ooh-wee. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. Skull's whispering at you. That doesn't seem right. It just sounds like gibberish. A really creepy gibberish. It's an empty out hole. There's a little sun number right before. Oh, hey, you found where the skull goes. There we go. Let's see. The pile of skulls have been cemented together for some reason. Pick it apart. At the corner of the pile, you unskull a shiny black stone, make it more noise than it usually does. The stone is only whispering, but it's still eerily louder than most stones you encounter. Is it for this guy? No, I guess not. These bones are jiggling and rattling in an agitated way. Alrighty then. This guy is going down. Let's see. Maybe with all that new moxie, I'll be able to take on these skeletons. Dang, they sure are tough. It's a tough fight. Seems like we may have gotten it now. Ooh-wee, we got some good loot in there and some good EXP. Let's go ahead and spend it. Let's see. Boy, there's quite a bit to be choosing from. Go ahead and get up our grit some. HP seems to be something we need. Geez, they really knew how to build heavy stone sarcophagus back in the day. You grunt and strain and force the heavy stone sarcophagus lid open. There's a skeleton inside. Holy crap, his bones are huge. Fortunately, he appears to be asleep. Let's wake him up. Holy jeez, he is indeed big. Doesn't stand a chance against me, though. I'm a bird of true grit. Well, thank you so much. We got St. Beefus's finger and St. Beefus's thigh. Hooray. The remains of some kind of dark ritual. This stuff looks like it was abandoned weeks ago. Can't quite reassemble that. Don't have enough mysticality. I am a pope. Seriously. St. Pope stands a bit officially behind the dais. He just keeps doing his pope gestures, ignoring you. How come can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. You unleash a tornado of insults that would make a sailor blush, and the sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. Looks like you finally managed to make him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then! Got a Pope's hat. +2 armor, +2 moxie. Put that on. And I had that snake skin from earlier. Where'd it go? +7 to spell damage. Oh, I have spell damage. We have this skin. Ah, I see. Go ahead and put that on. Go to here. Put the snake skin on. And you put the cool snake skin on your hat, making it slightly blacker than it was before, at least in the area right above the brand. So now we have +5 moxie. Dang, that is quite a bit. Seems like we'll have to get up our mysticality before we can complete this quest. We need 2 more. Would you look at that? We have just enough. Okay, you're pretty sure you got the bones assembled correctly. Now let's fight them. Nope, at the very last minute the bones fly apart again. It seems like the accomplishment making them angry. Rats. Oh dang! Oh dang! Oh dang! Let's see what has the most and just take it out. Ah, I see. I had no idea that would be like that. Oh dang! Nanny is, well, guess I could. Let's give it a try. Okay, that was weird. We seem to be quite good at dodging things. Perhaps so. It was a good test, that's for sure. Heck yeah. Ooh, look at that. Got some speed on that. What's our ring right now? We can afford to lose some moxie for some speed. I return the skull, the pelvis, and the finger bone. You've recovered all of the relics. Oh, praise be, thank you. I'm glad to have helped, sister. I must reward you for your efforts. We don't have much, but these boots look like they might fit you. +3 moxie and a maximum of AP of +1. Cool, thanks. Hoo-wee, considering ours is only +1 AP right now, I think that's a good trade-off. Glad we stopped on by. Let's head to the Butterfield Ranch some and see if we can't put some more notches on. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse, riding for hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse alongside her and match her speed. Hi, what's up? Where's the fire? Get bent or get lost. Well, I could trick her out of her boots. Listen, those nice boots of yours are getting very covered in dust from all this hard riding. Fortunately, I'm running a horseback shoe shine. Horseback shoe shine. That's funny to say, but it didn't take a lick of sense. Sure it does. You don't need your boots on when you're riding, so it's a perfect opportunity. Just 2 meat, I'll shine them up and real nice for you. Wow, that's a pretty good deal. Okay. She reaches down and pulls off her boots and hand them to you. Whereupon you hold your reins, wheeling your horse around and galloping away the opposite direction. By the time the bandit realizes what's happened, it's far too late for it to catch up to you. Works every time. Well, got some hightailing boots and some experience. Let's see if we can't take on some of these here moo cows. Let's see. Whew, there's so much damage. Probably better we just start clearing them out one by one. This is more to level up Susie than anything. Ooh-wee. 60 we got an infernal soul fragment, a wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging out on the side of a pale going boo, boo. She carves another notch under a stock rifle. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Her resolve intensifies. Susie has become stronger. Seems like they're only getting stronger and stronger. But so am I, and so is Susie. Dang, Susie. I was wondering how tough they're gonna get. They really don't stand a chance. You can't stop me, I'm the fake Pope. Heck yeah. Also a really good way to gain XP. Susie has become stronger once again. Let's see, that's quite a bit of experience. 506. Upgrade my fan hammer with that. Get up my gumption too. Woo-wee! This is quite crazy. Is there ever an end? There's gotta be an end at some point. Lots of brass bull rings. These seem to be quite valuable, too. Make Susie stronger one more time. Adam. Oh, it's just saying I got more of those. Okay. Let's see. Quite a bit of XP on here. Quite a few good skills. Get our hornswoggle and our dickering up. Hooray! I'm just gonna get Susie up one more time and we'll keep going. Too good of an opportunity to miss up. Must take quite a few cows to get her up another time. Cow's Eye. It's not clear whether this gem looks like vanilla. Burning Eye, the demon cow, looks like, or if it looks around like one. Interested? Interesting. I wonder when Susie's gonna get stronger again. I wonder if she has a max limit. Nope, there she goes. She's done gone stronger. Let's spend our XP. See, we got quite a bit of moxie. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's get up our Deadeye a little bit. And our glamour. Here we go. How very Pope-like of me. Let's let's see. The Silver Platter. That's right. It's a new place we saw. Spot a tombstone, some pines near a trail. Dismount and approach it. Can't read an inscription because it's covered in pepperoni. Howdy, what can I do for you? Well, what do you have on a menu? Menu? What are you talking about? Isn't this a walk-up style restaurant? What? No, I'm a silver plater. I plate things with silver, you know? Oh, I thought your sign was, never mind. And the main ingredients, revealing a full set of silver-plated teeth. Y'all need something? What are my options? I can plate the hat you're wearing. People with silver hats get more done than saying. So I'll check your hand to add one max action point. Plate my hat. See, what else can you plate? What are my options? I plate their melee weapon using there will do more damage that way. Interesting. Yeah, sure, go ahead and plate my weapon. What else can you plate? Sure, plate my pistol too, why not? A turnip. Sounds like it'd be an interesting challenge. Oh. Maybe later. It seems like it might be interesting. Deals us extra damage to cows and other demonic creatures now. Ooh-wee, this is a pretty good Pope hat. Yeah, probably so. Well, let's go test out our new stuff on those cows. Why not? They're the best ones I know of. Let's go to Snake Spring. Well, let's go over there now. Bet there's a lot of snakes there. An endless stream of snakes pours out of the hole in the canyon wall. Grab a handful. Let's go ahead and do a shoot nanny and see what we can get. Well, we got one. You don't have enough, the snakes don't have enough skin on it for you to bother with your knife. Interesting, interesting indeed. Is it just a bunch of snakes? Is that it? Okay, well, I guess. But I really wanted to test it out on those cows, so let's head on over there. Interesting. Good lordy. I think we do a lot more damage now. Just by a little bit. Just by a little bit of damage, you think? Ooh-wee. That's just too good. Let's go ahead and upgrade Susie again. Might as well. God dang. Let's try a shooting Annie this time. Oh dang, we missed all of them.
We'll try shooting Annie again. Why not? That's just not as good. I still can't believe the amount of damage we're doing. I don't think we'll have any more problems with any more cows anytime soon. Oops, done messed up. Oh well. No big deal. We'll just get them next turn. Dang, she needs lots of notches to level her up. There we go. And just like that, we got more experience to spend as well. Might as well get up our lockpicking since we got so much. Increase our moxie some too. Boy, do we have the moxie. We are so much moxie, we might as well call ourselves Rake of the Moxie Gal. Alrighty. Let's see, where are we going to now? Is there any other new places? Have we really explored them all? Well, time to head on to the railroad camp then. Your transponder gizmo beeps and you follow the beeps to one of the weirdo vibrato machines. Tromping around the desert, fortunately hasn't noticed you or doesn't care. Let's go ahead and do it. Got some L vibrato scraps. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. I should never be put in charge of the switch. Let's see, too busy playing with this watch to get any work done. Ask him where he got it. Say, nice watch, where'd you get it? Bought it from this gal that runs a store down south of here. Name of Button Willow something. Oh yeah, I know that store. A real nice store, a real nice watch. Goes back to filling with his watch, leave him to it. She's not much of a track laid, but she's an expert whistler. Well, howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say I'd be that fellow, or it'd be that fellow over there, the white hat. It's the foreman. What's the next man of a huge pile of rocks? And if you're not, he's fine. Then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there with the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. Alrighty, thanks. Hi, are you in charge? I was wondering if there's anything I could do to help. Want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it like a shot. You know what I learned? What's that? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you will ever imagine. Want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going home to play with my models. Swell. Guess I'm the boss now. The man looks you up and down. Well, I suppose you can't be any worse than that last clown. He extends his hand. Name's me. I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss seeing the giant pile of rocks blocking our path. A surveyor says there isn't any other suitable mountain paths, so we can't reroute in around it even if we had the month to take. Any ideas? By my calculations, we can dynamite it clear without too much trouble. Problem is, it'll take a lot of dynamite. Whole year's worth, I figure. Used to keep that much on hand for emergencies. Just this one. But a pack of goblins stole it all. Sneaky little varmints. Alright, I'll get back for you. I'm glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustavon's Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land, honing your fighting skills before you head that way. Especially if you plan to go guns a-blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on will be fine. Just so long as there's enough of it. I'll look into it. I think I got myself an idea that would make it a lot easier for me to not have to go and fight those guys all on my lonesome. Ghosts, we're heading to Fort Alldead. You have a run-in with the worst smelling snake you ever seen. It's basically a cartoon stink line from come to life. Let's fight it. We'll just, pew pew pew. And we got it. Deploy forces to Gustavon Gulch. We put a toy skeleton on the little gulch. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for the Gulch Goblins. Let's see, where's this new place? Here, rattling the noise behind you, another rattling noise off to the left, and a third rattling noise somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've yourself into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. It's no place for babies. It seems like a shooting Annie would probably be better. It missed, but still poisoned me. Okay. Got some rattlesnake skin. Not bad, not bad at all. Hi, hello, being mayor, welcome. Now going away, please. Can I not come in? Oh, sorry, only for goblins being. Trick him into leaving. Hey, outside the gorge, I was seeing a thing you like a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you like a lot? Pies? There are pies all over out there being. This seems dubious, but would be neglectful being not checking it out. Cool. Let's see, here quiet, rustling through the single goblins were rummaging through a crate filled with straw. Go in and beat the straw out of it. Well, bang, bang, bang. You dig through the crates the goblins running through, but there's nothing interesting in any of them. Rats. You need that dynamite. Listen to the door, it's quiet inside. Let's see, the shack is filled with crude bookshelves, and the bookshelves are filled with crude books. 3 titles catch your attention. So very complicated noises. How to bird noise. Alice going into seeing glass. Stop browsing. Well, I want to how to bird noise. This book is extremely detailed treatise on the sounds that different birds make. You probably wouldn't expect to learn how to do an accurate great Crest Grebe impression from a book, but that's how detailed it is. Let's browse more. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't look like there's anything that's actually useful. Rats, the door's locked. Well, let's just pick right through it. Got some 3 goblin sandwiches. Nice. There's no sound coming from inside. The shack is filled with thousands of tiny cabinets, each labeled with a number in Goblin. Pick a random drawer. Keep looking. Look around more random drawer. Keep looking. Even randomer drawer. You got some Goblin trousers. Whew. Quit looking. Not gonna use those, but let's see. Here are a couple of goblins rustling around in there. Sounds like they're doing something really important. Interrupt them. Tain't no match for me and Susie. You don't hear anything inside. The shack contains a bed and a desk. Investigate the bed. It's made of a cactus log with a blanket made of woven together with cactus needles. It can't be comfortable. Check out the desk. You check out the desk. The desk is screwed with folders. You notice one that says important secrets on it. You'll have a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent is the circumstances of the spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Okay. Let's see. You press the ear to the door and hear somebody delivering what sound like lines of Hamlet, except in Goblin tone. From this vantage point, you also notice a sign next to the door reading backstage entrance, here it being, with an arrow pointing to the back of the building. Head backstage. You sneak backstage and watch the play from behind the curtains. Not only is it a Goblin version of Hamlet, it's also rewritten as a one-man show. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it better thinking to suffer a crazy things and arrows, or fighting so many bad things for stopping them because fighting, to dying, to sleeping, hey, dreaming maybe, but oh, problems. If dreaming crazy when living, what dreams having after dying? Wow, pretty weird, probably. You watch for a while, the bits of the actor has to do the sword fight and teaching are pretty interesting. Okay. You listen to the door where you don't hear anything. I don't have any needles. Dang it. Let's see. A bunch of gruff goblins gruffly gripping each other's insides. Hoo-wee! Ah, I see. I think I'm gonna be shooting through that cactus. Gonna have to do a heckin' slash. And then shoot. Let's see, you got the Gustavin Gulch Treasure Cave Key, 66 meat, a Goblin Chicory. Goblins around these parts have never really figured out the coffee. And got some more Goblin treasures. Hooray! This goblin's paying more attention to their book Goblet than to you, but you're pretty sure they ain't just gonna be waltzing by. Leave them be for now. Oh. I'm about to commit the cardinal sin of spoilering because I gotta know what happens. Hey, Goblet, good book, but thinking about how Goraccio, the only surviving one at the end. Everyone else dying, poisoning, sorting, pow blam. Ah, no, wow, spoilers. This goblin guard is whistling a little woodbird call, but they're too busy to beat up to try to get past them. Try new bird call skills. You duck behind him and slug button and do your best Crest Grebe impression. Oh, gasp! New great Crest Grebe. Wow. The guard pulls a pair of binoculars out of his uniform and runs off into the cave. Let's see. Unlike the other two guards, this one's being very attentive and seems to be suspicious of you. He also has, unlike the two other guards, has a name tag named G. Well, let's just fight him. No need to worry. We got a gun. Don't have my needles. There's our year's supply of dynamite. Ah, annoying we don't have needles.
Guess we could always come back here later on. I know where you get more needles. Oh wait, not there. Let's see. Another coal snake. Oh, we might as well just shoot it. We're gonna make so many needles. All right, well, now we got plenty of needles. Now, which one of these doors had something I need to lockpick in? Thinking it was maybe this one. Hey, short look locked. Oh yeah, we got some goblin chicory. Let's see what's in these other two chests. Whoo-wee! Goblin engagement ring. Ooh, +5 spell damage, -3 pistol attack damage. Well, it would be good if I were a spellcaster of sorts, but I am not. I am but a fake pope with a gun. Let's go. We'll go and... Oh, look at that. Destroyed campsite. Let's go check it out. The snapshot seems to have taken a lot of abuse recently. Most of the contents are trash from being stomped on. You can find a can of potted meat, though. You notice that the knapsack has a knife sheath on the strap of the side, but you don't see the knife anywhere. Interesting. Hinge is a real mess. Looks like it was trampled by a whole herd of cows. There's something odd about it, though. This campfire has been thoroughly stomped and kicked on. Someone's real serious about fire safety. Yikes. You think maybe this used to be a person. What a mess. Cows did this to a guy? I reckon so, judging from these tracks, but, what's wrong? Something about these tracks ain't quite right. What you mean? They aren't spaced out right. They're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I say either the cow made these tracks was drunk, or another cow, or it wasn't a cow that made them. These cow tracks are leading away from the mangled corpse. Probably wouldn't be hard to follow them. Since you have reason to believe these tracks may be fake, either follow them and head to the opposite direction. Well, let's go the opposite way. In the opposite direction for a half mile and discover another campsite. This one's occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. They're dressed weirdly in brightly colored baggy clothes and white face paint. As you get closer, you realize they're dressed out as rodeo clowns. Gross. Why would they do that? There doesn't seem to be a rodeo happening anywhere near there. Approach the camp. This rodeo clown is playing a harmonica. The tune he's playing basically goes doop doop doodle doop 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 doop. He yells quietly but keeps playing. This rodeo clown's eating a comically large hunch of meat. He narrows his eyes at you and as if to say mine. This clown is idly juggling a knife. Howdy, stranger, he says with a smile. Howdy. You know anything about the wrecked camp nearby? Come with a meat chunk chuckles quietly. Somebody's camp got wrecked? Why, that's terrible. Whatever happened? Well, it looks like the work of cows. You know, now that you mention it, we did hear quite a ruckus coming from not too far away. A lot of, mooing and right on. Right, boys? You guys know a lot about our cows, right? Now, why would you assume that? Just because we're clowns? Well, I figured because it comes with the territory. It's been a good 20 years since rodeo was an actual thing, So why do you dress that way? Dress? Oh, well, it's traditional after all. Isn't that inconvenient? How do you mean? Make up the baggy clothes. Let's see, it must be hard to teach people when they're all creeped out. Oh, do you think we're creepy? He leers at you, showing his yellow teeth in the flickering light of the campfire. It looks almost pointed. Relax, partner. It's just old stories getting you worked up. I mean, the old stories about how demon cows and demon clowns war against each other in hell. Rodeo clowns dressed like that because the rodeos were sort of a reenactment of those battles. Oh, you done your homework. So, what do you think? Are demon clowns real? I think I'm looking at one right now. Oh, dearie dear. Well, you go and say things like that, and you know we can't let you leave here alive, right, stranger? Bring it, freak show. Ooh-wee, these are some interesting clowns indeed, but nothing will be doing is stopping me. These are demons after all. Yeehaw! Well, that's one pack of demonic rodeo cunts won't be troubling people anymore. Boy, did not expect it to be that sentence today. Poke around their campsite for a bit, but you don't find anything of value apart from their leader's knife and the ticket to the circus. Well, the harmonica maybe, but that clown has lips all over it. It's a clouded knife. The blade of the hunting knife is the glistening clown spit. Ugh, people who lick their knives look intimidating are basically the worst. Barnaby is Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Admit 1 plus partner. I also found a note in one of the clown lead's pockets. Ew. It seems to be orders to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. Probably a bad idea to let these guys wander around your town, so maybe you should investigate. Well then. Let's go check out Danny's tannery. Gotta be touching them cactuses all over. Sounds like there's a lot of fighting going on inside the tannery, except instead of the regular fighting sounds you're used to, like shouting and gunfire, the chairs being broken over people's backs, you hear a lot of ghostly bellowing and shrill cackling and laughter. Sounds like a real bad scene, in other words. Let's go on in. As you enter the tannery, the second thing you notice is that the place has been abandoned for years, probably since the cows came home. A lot of equipment is wrecked and all of it is covered with dust. The first thing you notice is that there are a bunch of rodeo clowns in here fighting with, well, they aren't cows exactly. They're more like possessed skins of cows. That's a little strange because you've seen people wearing, for example, cow leather chaps, and you've never seen anyone being attacked by their chaps. Maybe there's something about the tanning process that makes leather impervious of possession. These cow ghosts, whatevers, are untanned hides. In any case, clowns and cows seem preoccupied enough with their fighting they haven't noticed you, at least not yet. Well, let's intervene. As you approach the clown, a weird cow leather ghost thing, they take notice of you and stop fighting while they process a new development. The clown, fortunately, seems to decide he hates cows more than he hates you. The cow, unfortunately, decides he hates you more. Hate it right back. I don't think we have to worry much because of our silver gun. You beat the cow, but the enemy of your enemy is apparently not your friend because the clown decides it's his turn to be on the right side of the screen. Uh-oh. Bang. Well, that's one clown and one cow down. You hear a lot more fighting on the rest of the tannery, though, so the pat on the back will have to wait till later. You found an old toolbox. Some leather. Looks like you found, besides the miscellaneous scraps the junk naturally accumulated in toolboxes, you find a handful of nails and a pair of sizable, sharp, serious-looking scissors. Quite interesting. Yep, that's quite the fight going on. So you attempt to sneak up on the cows fails, you assume you're sneaking and not moseying over. The cows appear all too willing to add your face to the list of faces they hate, and turn their attention from the cows, who jumped on the opportunity to get the jump on their ancient enemies. Join the fracas! I'm just kinda... Oh, would you look at that? True to form, the clowns who are on your side fight betray you. Damn clowns! Feels kind of strange to be fighting alongside a mounted clowns, but I guess war makes strange bedfellows. Ugh, please ignore the fact that I just used demonic clowns and bedfellows in the same sentence. This scene has the makings of a real brawl. Not only does one of the clowns have a nasty look in his eyes, nastier than typical I mean, but one of the possessed cowhides is stretched on a tanning frame, which makes it stronger somehow, I assume. Guess what? The clowns turn on you after the cows are all dead. This is not surprising. Howie! He sure you hurt. Phew, what a mess of a fight that was. Well, and what a mess of the floors afterwards. It's now you're free to poke around the scenery. Take the nasty clown's knife and oh look, they also had a key. Let's see. Oh, it's another varmint skinning knife and it's tannery back door. Let's get to it. Body must have been lying here since the cows came home. There isn't much left of them. Let's see. You poke around the tattered shreds of his clothes and find an old key. Pile loose floors. Build a crate. Oh, it's a crate. I built the crate I opened. Okay. You got a lock and some ranch dressing. Ridiculous, I do say. The store is locked, but the key you found on that clown looks like it'll probably fit. If you're sure you want to go out there, it sounds like one hell of a fight is happening. Oh boy, oh geez, this isn't a good situation to be in. You quickly hide behind some old tanned hides. Huh, is that what they're called that? There are 3 cows out here, each armed with a nasty looking knife. One of them is licking its knife, and the sound makes you think maybe he's literally sharpening the blade on his tongue. They are facing down to the stretched hide cows and a monstrous thing that looks like an entire cow skeleton draped in a flayed cow skin.
I bet you lot think you're real clever breaking through to the human plane. Did you think we wouldn't follow you?
No.
Did you think you'd find a weapon here to use against us, or are you trying to escape?
No.
What? You take that back.
None of them seem to have noticed you. It looks like you could sneak back through the door if you're really careful. When they see you, the clowns and the cows stop hissing and mooing and posturing at each other.
Who the hell are you?
Candy Graham? Uh-oh. Now's their chance. Get them. Well, let's just go ahead and take care of the biggest, baddest one first. Bang, bang, bang. Ba-bang. Howie! As predictable as ever, the clowns turn on you once you've helped them defeat the cows. Well, let's go ahead and take down the toughest one again. We'll have Susie take down the weakest one, leaving just one remaining, who hurts like a Dickens. But we hurt even more. Whew! It's a good thing those clowns hate cows more than they hate humans, or that fight could have gone way worse. Fortunately, it seems pretty unlikely that you'll run into any more animated leather-clad cow skeletons on your adventure. Right? You gain 180 XP. Anyways, one of those clowns dropped a map of the region. It has the tannery marked on it, with a route leading to it from a place way up north, which is marked with, I guess, a circus tent, which would seem weird, which would seem a bit weird, but, well, clowns. Barnaby is Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow. Hooray! Approach a weird hide weirdly. Looks like it was too tan to be possessed. This must be the storage set. It's locked, but maybe a key found earlier can open it. There's a guy hiding behind a barrel. He isn't very good at hiding. Hello? Oh, thank God. You aren't one of those horrible clowns. Nope, I'm Reka Bird. I'm Grady Tanner. It's a good thing you arrived. I couldn't have held out for much longer. Are you actually a Tanner, or is that your surname? Well, both. What are you doing in here? Hiding. What I mean is, why you're hiding in here? Because I don't want to die. Look, what's your story? Well, I was scavenging for tanning materials. Cow's bane ain't as easy as to get a hold of as it was in the old days. But while I was searching, those cows showed up, and then those damn clowns showed up. So I locked myself here to hide. What's cow's bane? It's an herb used for tanning leather. You can't grow it in large batches anymore because the cows show up and wreck the place. So there's other stuff we generally use for pig leather and so on. It's not as good though. Cows wrecked your herb garden? Yeah, if you're growing more than about a flower pot's worth, they get wind of it somehow. They hate the stuff. Can't figure why. Here, I've got a few extra seeds you can have. Be careful with them. How long have you been in here? 3 or 4 days. I'm starving. Cow's bane's poisonous, so I've been chewing on this old leather hat for sustenance. Seriously? Yep. Want some? No. Well, I took care of the clowns and cows. Wonderful, thank you. As soon as I get a new shop set up, you can count on me for any leather goods you need. And first one's on the house. Wouldn't happen to know where I might set up a new shop, would you? Let's see, there's an empty lot of dirt water you can probably use. Great, I'll head there. Thanks a million, partner. I owe you one. No problem. I guess that's it. Well, let's see. Let's check out the circus. A loud thwack noise draws your attention. You follow the sound to a man in a once white apron who is butchering a big horned sheep or some other large desert animal with an oversized, heavy-looking meat cleaver. And he's hauling the implement up onto his shoulder for another blow. He catches sight of you and hisses with a wild look in his eye. Who dare? Don't touch me, girl. I'll chop you up like a goat, whatever it is. Yikes. Let's see. Trick him out of his carcass. Hold on a minute. Is that? Oh, geez, look at its horn. It is. That's a blue-crested mountain goat. A what? They're super endangered. There's only like a dozen left. Ain't surprising. They're real tasty. No, look, it's widely illegal for you to kill these. If the marshals catch you, it's a year in the slammer. You'd better run and get out of here, a bloody apron, before someone spots you. I'll bury the carcass. The butcher thanks you before running off in a panic, leaving you with as much meat as you can carve off of whatever it is. Sounds good to me. Looks like you found the circus those clowns were talking about. Ugh, the circus. That's like a clown hive. Fortunately, it's not a very big circus. There probably aren't very many clowns, certainly not enough for an army or an invasive force or anything. Still, since it turns out demonic clowns are a real thing, any number of them could be real trouble. Walk up nonchalantly as possible, so the clown man the clowning, the ticket booth won't suspect you know it's a horrible secret, or his horrible secret. Whistle innocently. As you approach, the clown puts on a basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Welcome to Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, ma'am. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you come to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. I just so happen to have one. The clown looks very surprised. What? How did you? Well, great. Good for you, ma'am. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for a re-entry. There you go. Enjoy the show. What about my partner? Partners get in free. Let's see. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome." Yeah. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible. There are a bunch of clowns around working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which there doesn't seem to be more than a dozen or so. Which is good. That means clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. But on the other hand, if things go wrong, here innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. See, merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it. Condemned until further notice, we encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. See, there's a clown selling rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you've noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Howdy there, miss. Interest you in a toy balloon? How much are they? For you, just 30 neat. What colors do you have? Oh, well, just take a look. Red. They're all red. How do you make them float like that? Why, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all float around here. Ho-ho! Of course. I'll take one. Alrighty, here you go. Can you tell me more about your circus? Well, it's really more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho-ho! What would you like to know? Who's this Barney the Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Got an eye like a hawk. He's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. I'll catch you later like an alligator. Howdy, miss. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delight of the sideshow? How much does it cost? For you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Okay, I'm in. You won't be disappointed. And in the event that you are disappointed, no refunds. There you go. Enjoy. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at. Like all good sideshows are, a few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows and making everything look more eerie. The clown is hanging out in here, presumably keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods at you. Come in, take your time, have a good look around. Just remember, no touching. Shelves are filled with jars, and jars are filled with things, weird-looking things. Lean a little bit closer and expect the jars to mostly contain malformed or mutated animal pickled in formaldehyde. A three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of a snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross, pale grubs like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is much larger than the other. It has shiny black eyes. Someone has painted its face in an apparent parody of a clown makeup. Yuck. Take a closer look. The pasty white face has been painted on with little blue triangles over and under the eye. The creature has long, thin slash of a mouth, and the area around it has been painted with a bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrusts in its jars, spinning to face you. It's stretching its mouth open, revealing roars of yellow shark teeth. It stumbles back. You stumble back in a cry of shock. Yeah! Got you pretty good there, Missy. What? What is that? It ain't a real critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts. Got an electro battery under the shelf to move with it. He takes a little push button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your boots. These shells are displayed with large collection of strangely painted eggs. You see several shells full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern and colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to the shelf says "Clown Eggs." In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It's considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clown that works at the circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clowns in the sideshow tent and ticket seller out front. Inspect the eggs more closely.
Hey, step back, please. No touching.
Sorry. This looks on the wind bit linears to hear make you look all crazy, as if there weren't enough crazy looking stuff around here lately. The reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend the moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. Kind of amusing. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe as the snake moves around. Bent on sailing, your muscles ache a little sympathetically. Yeah, this mirror somehow shows you what you look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. In the flickering lantern light, it almost looks like she's winking at you. Ugh. Wait. What's that? This guy is a startling sight even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not like he's got much choice. Hello there, I'm Reika. How's it going? Can you talk? Guess not. Move a little closer to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy, especially just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice two things, though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull, if he had one. Sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist, with a squint, some imagination almost looks like the crushed, shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of a stool. The legs of the stool are bolted together. So, the circus gig. His hands slowly curl into a fist and his knuckles turn white with tension. I see, or I understand, I mean. Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? It's not. Hey, we'll see you around. There's a lady with her head sticking out of a large metal box. She nods at you politely. Hello.
Hello there, enjoying the carnival?
Well, it's interesting. Yes, I'm sure it is. I'll hydrate for you. Ooh, that's some good water. Can I ask you a question? Why are you in a box?
First things first, we haven't introduced yet.
Oh, I'm Reika. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Rika. I'm Janet.
Hi, Janet. So, why are you in the box?
That's a rather personal question, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
Only teasing, dear. Would you like to see inside?
Sure.
Janet whistles to signal the clown, and he moseys over. He unlocks the door on the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears, and pumps, liquid of various colors, mostly red, sloshing through tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates and then begins to slowly deflate. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Certainly educational, I imagine. The larger thing on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today.
Examine her work-ins. You watch various liquids slosh around in the tanks for a minute. Weird, gross, but indeed educational. How'd this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk about that.
Of course, that must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slightly grimace as she shoots sidelong glances at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you, Janet. So long. Good luck, Reika. Stage show until later.
When?
Later.
Yeah, but when exactly?
Later. Appears to be a shooting gallery type of game. Well now, miss, I'd like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and a quick hand when I see one. How would you like to test a game of dexterity?
What's the game?
Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working.
That's an unusually honest-sounding description.
I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to beat it than the ones who beat it.
What's the prize?
Take it to Bob and Bebop's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. So you're a catch, my friend.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. The clown hands you a cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Good luck. Shoot like the wind, 20 marks.
Not bad, not at all. Not enough balloons for a grand prize, but it's worth a little something.
I see how it is. Let's shoot like a jaguar.
Well, B, looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest shooting I've ever seen. The show will be starting soon, so don't miss it.
I see. There's a kid here searching around with a sad look on his face. You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents?
I lost my bottle cap. You haven't seen it anywhere, have you, ma'am?
No, but I'll keep an eye out for it. What's it look like?
It's shiny steel. It's a little on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know when I find it. Well, I have the ticket, but it won't let me in. I see. So I'll just have to wait for the show to begin. Let's see. Looks like we've run out of places to look. Well, let's go ahead and head to the railroad camp and blow it up the rocks blocking the way. And you look finding a year's supply of dynamites? The passengers are getting restless. Yep, here you go. Good, perfect. This'll do the trick just fine. Hang back for a while, and I'll get the fellas to set up charges. I'll let you do the honors. Smee consults with the other workers as they inspect the rocks for a time. Eventually, one of them shrugs and pushes a whole crate of dynamite up against the rocks and wires up a detonator. Alright, let her rip. Sweet. Holy heck, what is that thing? There's a very large and very angry looking thing. Guy? Standing there. Apparently it's a little peeved about having a year's supply of dynamite blown up next to its butt while it was sleeping. How are you gonna handle this? I'm gonna dance at it. The rock monster is extremely strong, but that only matters if it can hit you. And it is geologically slow. Dancing around the creature, you find plenty of places to stick a knife, widening fractures and fissures created by the initial dynamite blast. Eventually, the entire thing just crumbles into gravel and an angry groan. Booyah! All in a day's work. Well, now, that's a fine day's work if I've ever seen. Much obliged, friend. We'll be getting the rest of this track laid down and head out now. Here, I'll mark our route on the map for you, in case you cross paths again. You discovered a new location, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company camp. Thanks, but can I just ride the train? Got a ticket? Ha! Just kidding, of course you don't. Every seat on the train sold out. Sorry, boss. Well, I'll be darned. Looks like we gotta head over to the new region. You're riding out on the dusty desert trail. You catch a whiff of unmistakable scent of snake oil. You follow your nose in the wreck of an old medicine show. Let's check it out now. Howdy, Susie. You know, you were right about in the middle of territory. Back to the cow when the cows came home. It's right about where the first reports came out. Like Ground Zero? Yep. You know, the big ranch that was the first one to go. Seems like an obvious place to check out. Yeah, for sure. Am I forgetting about anything? Thanks for the reminder. These books are fake, but there's one real one. Oils I have known. You don't have any how to use this fancy potion making equipment. Oh, dang it. 3 snake liver, 3 snake venom bladder, and a snake spleen. Very nice. The book was penned by Dr. Gallic, one of the first pioneers of the snake oil training. Chock full of recipes and tinctures and balms and such. You read the book memorizing every recipe. Potion mixing skills are toast of the West. Nice. Ironically, the oils from your fingers destroyed the fragile old book while you were reading it. Oh well. You sit down and pull out a briefcase full of snake parts. What do you do with it? Make some potions. Let's see, what do you want to combine it with? A spleen. Hoo-wee! Very good, very good. I think that's what we'll do for now. Let's go check out the Hellstrom Ranch really quick. I'm plumb curious. A grim-looking cowboy rides up and blocks your path. Now hold it. This area is full of cows, and I ain't gonna let you go no further. It ain't safe for regular folk. I'll go ahead and turn back now. Well, thanks for the warning, but what if I refuse? I'll use force if I gotta. They're gonna ensure my safety by beating me up. I recognize the conundrum, but but that's the times we live in. Let Susie handle this one. Appreciate the warning, but I ain't never let a damn cow tell me where I can and can't go. I ain't about to start now. Get what you're saying, but I think you're underestimating. You want to count the notches on my rifle butt? Alright, it's on your own heads then. Ain't nothing to do. The cowboy waves you to pass. I must have had a real barber of a party here. Reading the spell will attach the attention of at least one infernal cow. It's a portal of hell, young ominous mewing. One part of the shed that didn't burn down was his horseshoe. Guess it was really good luck. But the lucky horseshoe. Don't turn upside down or all the luck will fall out. Basically, the luck is apparently a fluid that only exists in 2 dimensions. Time goes in your offhand. Well, it looks like we might be needing some more, well, shooting power. Plus 3 moxie, or do I want to have? Let's go ahead and fight the cow and see what happens. So you pull out some of the cows to their home dimension and mercilessly slaughter them, you monster. Haha, just kidding, they are super evil. You get 40 XP, 6 AM meat, and roasted cow tongue. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that can taste you back, and believe me, nothing's about this particular cow tongue is going to change their mind. You prep for your skin knife, but all the useful high burst into flames and withers away before you get a chance to collect anything. Susie carves a notch into her rifle. What's another leveling ranch, or? I mean, it does seem to be quite
Very interesting indeed. Ooh, that's some damage. Well, it's a good way to get meat, that's for sure. I think maybe we done everything we can do for today. We've done quite a bit. So let's just go ahead and end our stream here for today. Give me one moment and I'll get everything set up to do that. Hope y'all have had a hootenanny of a time. So far, I sure as heck has. Alright, so if you want to join my Discord, you can check out my Discord. Make sure you ping me or an admin, read the rules, read your role so you can read the chat. If you don't want to join Discord to get calendar information, you can go ahead and head over my Twitter. It'll be open and available for people to look at that calendar. If you want to support the stream financially, there's Ko-fi, there's subs and bits, and all those things help me make the stream a better place. So let's go ahead and see who's streaming, and we'll raid on out. Happus is playing Baldur's Gate 3. They're a good friend of mine. So let's go ahead and raid on out to them. Give them a bird up for me, and until Friday, 6 p.m. EST, I've been Rankin Bird. Hope y'all have enjoyed your flight. Well, cowboy ride, really? Cowgirl ride in this case.